already and pick it up for SMK later on.
Yeah, I do agree, but they did elect to ban the Cassidin. There is still an opportunity here for KBG to pick up. No, they don't have the opportunity to pick up the Zoe. They already have the Vladimir, so Zoe is very much open for the taking here for OMG. But what KBG can do is answer back with another poke tool. It could also be a Jace pick for them for the con. Ezreal and Jace.
It's just gonna be great.
Yeah,
it has to be. It has to be.
But this draft is just slipping away from us, Kia. We've been talking about what they could pick, some of the stuff that they were expecting, and they're not going for it. They're going in a different, totally different way. Zoe has been shown here by OMG. I do still think that they should lock it in as their last pick.
I mean, it's okay, right? KBG can just not pick the chase right now and just pick it up later on, since OMG already invested on the jungler. But whoa, Lee Sin for the Dawn, this is a great adjustment if ever he will be able to fully utilize this. Again, oftentimes we see the Dawn struggle on like damage champions or like particularly carry champions, but this can serve really well as an engager, as a setter here for KBG as well. The Dragon's Rage, especially towards SMK 15, and yet is going to be pivotal later on. But we do see the approval ratings actually more towards OMG, and that's surprising.
Yeah, that's surprising because OMG has the worst scoreline so far when compared to KBG, but people have a lot of faith in OMG right now, and it's showing. It might be because of the hesitancy to pick KBG, as we were talking about some of the weaknesses that they have, although I have mentioned that there's a lot more weaknesses on the side of OMG. Let's see if they can prove their fans correct. Their fans have shown that they have a lot of support here coming into this game one. And actually, I do like your point when it comes to the ton. Lee Sin is more of a facilitator, does not necessarily mean a carry, although we have seen carry performances on the champions on some of the players that are really Lee Sin specialists. But having his ability to get picks with an insect, having his ability to just go in early game, might be something that KBG can utilize here with the Ton piloting it.
Yeah, I mean, that's gonna be the goal, right? Set the tempo for KBG and allow the other members to just get the early momentum as well. And then later on, when he falls off, he becomes a utility tool. In reference to Faker before on Bengi, right? It's like his third summoner spell. Just gank mid and then help me out. Andran has the ton later on for that.
Yeah. It's like the what did they call Bang before, the left hand of God, because Faker
left hand of God. Oh man,
just so good because Faker was just that good. But yeah, coming into this game, no shenanigans early on, but both the bot laners are fighting for control here. Wawa getting super low.
Yeah, super low already, especially because of the pokes here of Shama. But 15 is able to answer back on Shama, which is gonna be great, since a little more might force Shama to just go back to the base. 15 is gonna be tanking one of those mystic shots to allow Wawa to go back to the base as well. It's a great adaptation here by OMG, but so far, it is a little bit of a bad sign here towards OMG. Early exchanges much better for KBG. SMK gonna be flashing away just for that. Early 1 minute. It's just a 1 minute of the game. We see massive pressure already for Andran, and he doesn't have flash, so Andran can flash in.
Yeah, look at the members of KBG already swarming towards his mid lane. SMK, he's seen by the Ton.
Oh, the gank and the first blood by the Ton. Potting out this mid laner, SMK, without flash in any utility.
Yeah, the Ton already showing his early game here on the Lee Sin, is able to affect the map. Immediately getting the first blood in the mid lane as we head into this replay right here. Great play actually from KBG. Yu popping this Christ room to confirm SMK's location. It's just a simple point and click at this point by the Ton. Even the safeguard away just provides him safety. When he got hit by the tower, immediately pops the bubble on him.
And that's so unfortunate for SMK, to be honest, because he should have had information that someone is gonna be there, especially that it's a Lee Sin. Most of the time we do see the dive happening, but he didn't really respond to it correctly. Maybe because I mean, many things could have been a factor there. One, he was looking into the base, or second, it was shopping already, but at the end of the day, it was just picked off. Wow, as well, getting chipped off so much just because of this rotation. Now, Inyan gonna be engaged here by the Lee Sin, and Yu will help out secure the kill. At least an answer back there by Wawa, and Samu's gonna be the last remaining member here being chased out here by Wawa.
Oh no!
And SMK just gonna be picking up the kill. A great adaptation. Actually, Wawa someone to pick up both of them, which is not good. Finally, a kill injected towards SMK is a nice touch. 2 kills for the Gragas.
Yeah, going to this replay right here, this is all started with aggression from the Ton. Felt like he could take this fight, and he almost finished the kill on Inyan, but Hua is able to come in from the side, and there's going to be unfortunate series of events right there. Yu pushing Wawa on Xiaoma. Xiaoma could have maybe kited away even more, maybe throw a bit more Mystic Shot damage, maybe get the kill on Hua, but unfortunately, the Alistar pushing the Gragas on him.
So unfortunate. But at least it's Wawa that picked up a kill instead of SMK, right? It could have been worse for KBG, but not really too disastrous right now. Top side, it's fine for KG. He can handle White Cat.
Yeah, it's just going to be the usual top lane fights that we see. Camille and the Renekton can go very much even between the two of them. White Cat on the Renekton can have some good trades on the Camille. Having the Ruthless Predator can take away some of the shields coming out from the Camille as well. But now, as things stand, gold is pretty much even. With the kill, I believe, is slightly in favor of OMG at 3-2. But Yu almost catching someone there with a Hex Flash.
Yeah, this just slapping the Gragas a little bit there. It's a funny animation here of the auto attack of Alistar. Right? Just a mild slap.
Yeah, just
from,
like
from under.
it's just a mild slap. Pack. Yeah, just a mild slap, and even has the Mukau skin.
Let's go with the bell.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of the best skins, I would say, for Alistar.
True, because it's the most tilting one as well. Imagine like you're winning and you just spam your opponent.
The trauma. I remember. I don't want to go back, but yeah. Right now, I'm running away from it and talking about other stuff as we talk about this part of the game wherein Inyan still a bit behind when it comes to gold, but we do see the Ton trying to force a lot of fights, trying to force the issue against OMG, and has it always panned out because OMG has just been answering very well so far. Also see the rotations. Bot lane is at the top side, meaning that both teams would want to prioritize this Herald. We might see a fight brewing here when the Herald gets started.
I actually think that OMG might be better getting the Dragon right now, because Wawa and 15 are in top side. They can actually interfere. Even if there is a numbers advantage here towards KBG, any second of interruption can be helpful, especially that the Kazakhs can just easily burst down this Dragon.
Yeah.
They do that, they take the Dragon already, interruption is still there, KBG is delayed a little bit on the RH. That gives some slight leverage and timing here for OMG to make something happen in the map.
Yeah, definitely. And you could already see the movement from OMG. They're trying to focus more of their resources, more of their champions at the top side, but KBG doesn't want any of it. The Ton didn't go for any aggressive movements, didn't go for any aggressive rotations into the jungle of OMG. And now, look at KBG again forming up here in this mid lane. They just want to get a bit more damage into this tower. Herald's being summoned.
And Yu able to zone out Wawa and Inyan as well. Great rotation coming in here from KBS Gaming, and able to get this tower as well for themselves. KBG will be happy with this one. OMG just is ahead a little bit in terms of gold a while ago, and through the tower KBG is able to answer back, but not too entirely. I think in terms of value, this Dragon might be better for OMG still.
Yeah, when it comes to just the value, they do have more stats on them. It will be better for them as later the game goes, as well as they do have the opportunity to go for the soul, as they already have the first Drake of the game. When it comes to their composition as well, they have a good mix of early to mid game as well as late game damage. Zeri will be the one who will be doing a lot of that late game, while Zoe early to mid can be a good combo along with the Kazakhs to get some quick assassination on picks towards the map. So we'll see if KBG will be able to stop any of those. You don't begin.
Oh, the Proto Bell just helps out with the gap close. The Kazakhs also gonna help. Unfortunate 415. Just allows Sham to pick up the kill, and OMG is gonna be in the disastrous position here in the top lane. Because Andron's gonna be here as well. Headbutt pulverized to just CC him up. Inyan gonna be here. Andren is isolated. Will be damaged a little bit there, but since Yu is here, Thon as well. No kills answered here by OMG. Just 2 kills by KBG.
Yeah, 2 kills from KBG as well as a top tier turret. Almost, but not quite. Bot lane though.
Cat's still trying. Does have the dominance, and KG is just gonna be walking away. You have to respect the Renekton, especially because of the burst down. And that's it for bottom lane. KBG still is in control. Look at the gold now. A while ago it was just 300. Now it's going towards 3,000.
Yeah, they've been using rotations well. They've been capitalizing on some overstays by OMG, especially on the top side, and they have now accrued themselves a lead. 15 and Huahua are trying to defend this bot side, but with KBG putting more of their resources here as well, because it's the last standing outer tier turret. This might prove dangerous for OMG if they keep staying in this bot side with no backup.
Yeah, Yu has been effectively rotating across the map. Spots out Inyan, spots out the ward, and just moves back towards Dragon Pit as well. Just maximizing the map pressure of KBG, especially in their establishment of this lead right now. 3-4 is the score. Yes, OMG is still just 1 kill behind against KBG, but with the towers that they have taken, with the gold that they have injected towards their carries, this is helping KBG, especially that we talked about a while ago. The injection of gold towards the carries of KBG through the Ton is very important, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Wawa missing on the body time and the cast as well. It's just unfortunate. Yeah. Now Yu's gonna be here for the punishment. Absolutely no crowd control left here onto this Gragas. Does have the slow. 15 going with the ult. Still is just gonna be answered back with the unbreakable will. And the true shot barrage. Unfortunate series of events for OMG, and Wawa's definitely not having a great day right now.
Yeah, but that was a great prediction as well from the Ezreal. Targeted at that point. 15 got out.
No one's gonna be here to protect 15 this time around. Finally, Inyan joins Sin, but still unable to access Xiaoma. 15 is just gonna be walking away. SMK is gonna be spotted as well through the ward. Will just walk away too.
Yeah, good exhaust as well coming from Inyan. Coming from KBG as he goes there. Xiaoma, I think we're gonna track this true shot barrage. Yeah, this is just a great prediction, honestly. Knowing where the fight might end, knowing where Huahua might recall, that's just great tracking from the Ezreal.
And this time, with the second dragon, it's going to be very difficult for OMG to get this dragon for themselves. We talked about this being in a really requirement for OMG to be able to take for their soul point, but now it's going to be so difficult. Yu is going to be here, KG as well. Everyone will keep this game. It's just lingering down. Wawa going in with isolation, but unable to get the proper targets here for OMG. And now everyone's just going to be turning. SMP getting the burst down. Not under the night is going to be huge though, as Whitecap's just going to be disengaging. Zai still going to be taken. Tactical sweep, unable to find the kill onto Whitecap, but still fine. The burst is gonna be there. Ticking, still able to survive, but Inyan will not. The Mystic Shot will connect. KBG wins the trade, wins the dragon, wins the tower as well.
Yeah, KBG getting everything. I thought the Thon would get a bit of that Lee syndrome and go in against 15 because there was another low health member right there from OMG, but chose not to. As we head into this replay right here, as we mentioned, it was the dragon being taken here by KBG. And they took their time here taking it, and Huahua really tried to force the issue against KBG, but unfortunately they didn't have the damage. The thing is, KBG's composition needs to have isolated targets, and with how clumped up KBG was, they weren't able to really get the kills off, and it was KBG with a counter punch pushing away OMG and getting a couple of more kills for themselves.
Only 1 kill that OMG got there in that fight, and that's towards Anran. Everything else was just taken here by KBG. Now, gold lead from 3,000 goes up towards almost 5,000 right now here in this game. And the OMG definitely are the ones struggling, still trying. It's getting so difficult now, so challenging. The game is becoming blurry for them as they attempt to just get back here in this game.
OMG needs to dig deep, needs to figure out how to utilize their composition to be able to get these picks. SMK needs to find some damage, some poke damage on the Zoe. We haven't seen SMK do any of these yet. He hasn't stepped up to try to get the bubble on Xiaoma, try to get the bubble on the Ton, and just deal massive amounts of damage on these champions. Instead, has been on the back foot, has always been just on the back of the team. And I don't think that's how you should be playing Zoe, especially in these kinds of situations wherein you need to get your team in a good spot. That is a good start though. Dealing the damage on Yu, taking the Alistar to below half HP means there's less effective HP when the Alistar does go in.
Does have the war mode, so it's gonna be fine. Just goes with the reset. Top side, are they gonna be engaging here? Wawa again has been struggling with the engages. Will be spotted by the red ward as well there by Keep Escaping. The are lingering just outside the Baron pit. The execute to meet him here onto Indian. The follow up as well by Yuri is just waiting for an opening, and KBG is just gonna be walking away after just forcing so many escape tools by OMG just to be able to be safe. Another battle star did connect onto Yu, but it's just fine here for him as well. Does have the war modes. Will be able to regen back to full.
Yeah, good try right there from OMG to try to force the issue on KBG, as KBG still is forming up on this Baron. They're still doing the Baron dance against OMG, and this is because KBG doesn't really have the best engage tools. They don't have the Ornn. As most that they do have is the Camille as well as the Alistar, which is fairly short range. They can't really force the issue in such a long range composition as OMG has. The Zeri and the Zoe can provide that long range information as well as poke. Oh, this okay. Good safeguard. It could have been something for SMK if it was able to hit that on the ton. But right now, it's just gonna be this push and pull between these two teams, and KBG wanting to force the issue, starting out the Baron.
Yeah, this is going to be much more beneficial towards KBG. They know they have the leverage. They know they have the advantage here in this fight, in this position as well. The wave crashing into the bottom lane, wave crashing into the top lane as well, forcing OMG to sacrifice something in this game. Right now, what's being sacrificed is a huge wave in the bottom lane. That is so many minions just crashing onto the tower. Finally, 15 is going to be going there, but that's information for KBG. If ever they spot them out, they can go towards the Baron once again and force OMG to retreat.
Yeah, but the thing is, what KBG instead use with that information, use with that pressure, is to get themselves this back timing that they have right now. They're able to pick items for the Lee Sin, for the Ezreal, and then form up for another mid lane shove, and then go for this dragon. It's gonna be the third dragon of the game. It's gonna be an Ocean Drake coming out here, and if KBG picks this up, this could be their second Drake of the game. Still, they have a lot of pressure in terms of vision. They still are putting down vision into the red side jungle of OMG, which now translates into OMG needing to put some more resources into the dragon as it's being started here by KBG.
Is there a possibility for a steal? I think there is, but in the end, it's already too late, and it's gonna be denied by KBG. Wawa gets initiated there, just pushed back by Yu. It's actually fun in terms of interaction. It's a denial by KBG overall with everything here in this map. Now to continue to push bot side, mid, and possibly top lane as well. Can be pushed up there by KBG in preparation for this Baron.
Yeah, Yu just showing a bit of dominance. Just to say, it's not. Sometimes it's not about the kills. It's about the message that you're showing, and it's him saying that I don't fear you. I'm just gonna go in and push you away from my team. And we're gonna go back to what we did earlier, which is gonna be this Baron dance. It's gonna be both teams trying to get a shove in the mid lane, most importantly, as well as forming big waves in the side lanes. The only difference that KBG is doing now is the split push with the Vladimir.
That's tough. That's tough here for OMG to answer back. Nobody can win against a Vladimir. The Zoe of SMK has been struggling already, and having Wildcat being sent out there is too risky. Now they move towards the mid lane. Execute is gonna be denied. At least 15 should be fine, able to flash away, but the damage to follow is just there! And Ton will be picking up the kill. Ton though, taking a bit of damage here from SMK, will be fine. Still are just gonna be on their way towards the Baron to force OMG once again.
Yeah. OMG was pushed away from this Baron, and KBG starting this Baron off. OMG doesn't know yet. Actually does know with the meteor. The KBG restarts this Baron.
They can just reset, they can just bait OMG, and Yu is gonna be engaging. Wawa's forced to use the body slam away. SMK as well is gonna be in a lot of trouble. KBG is just pushing them. Right now, Indian assassinating the Lee Sin is still gonna be in harm's way. SMK now just tries to get the damage, but gets damage instead. Indian jumping again. Getting the kill onto Shava still. Is gonna be getting the reset, should be able to walk away, run away, and it's just backing away against Keep Escaping. I think this is a great trade by OMG already. Even if it's just a 2 for 3, them stopping the Baron is actually key.
It's a decent trade, at least for OMG, right? They didn't lose as much as they would as we get into this replay right here. They actually popped the crown from Anran 9, so we won't be having that as this fight starts. SM came just navigating the fight on the side on the Zoe, and the Ton with a really good insect to secure the kill on Whitecat, and now it falls on both SMK to Inyan as they were trying to just skim through the sides of this fight, and super great timing right here when it comes to the couple of kills that SMK and Inyan were able to get. It started with the Ton. The timing on the Zonia is able to take it out, as well as the bubble when the bubble ripens, and then just the last hit from that Kha'Zix essentially stops KBG from trying to challenge and getting that Baron.
Now we move towards the 18-minute objective. Crazy Apple. Elder Dragon is up. And it's up to OMG how they are going to be able to bounce back here in this game. Now Wawa's going to be initiated. There is Pick to isolate him as well. Able to still withstand so much damage here as well as take it too much. KBG is just going to be walking away.
Yeah, they used a lot right there. They invested a lot to try to get Hua, but Hua is still alive on the Gragas as the Elder Drink is being started here by KBG. OMG again, slower in the objective, slower in the play. Let's see if they'll be able to get some poke out and maybe win this fight.
Whitecat's gonna be a little bit late. Wawa's gonna be initiated and bursted away as he does have the Unbreakable Wheels. Creepy Trouble Bubble will connect onto the Camille. Can they actually get a follow-up? Whitecat's gonna be going there. SMK as well spreading on the Proto Belt. Flash out by this Renekton. KBG does have numbers advantage. He can just turn here onto the Elder Dragon once again. SMK stalking them out, trying to get some information here in the pit. Pink Ward is becoming a big problem here for OMG, especially in their vision onto this Dragon. SMK will check with the Portal Dump. Just checked out the HP. 6,000, 7,000, 5,000 right now. SMK gonna be initiated but does have the crown. Still is okay. KBG respecting them will walk away as well.
Yeah, that was a good block as well from KBG. They blocked the Ezreal, who might have got popped right there by the Zoe, but instead was it taken down. Yu's just standing there menacingly on top of a ward as the Elder Drake just keeps hammering him down. But Baron started by KBG.
Yeah, they have information here. OMG doesn't. And OMG doesn't know this is happening already. And Kipes Gaming, they know that they have been having a bit of a problem in taking this Elder Dragon and isolating the members of OMG. And this is one way to do it. Because they can start to split push and force OMG to retreat.
Oh my god, but that's a lot of damage on Shaoma. But yeah, I agree. They have baited out OMG. They have psyched them out, thinking that the Elder is the only thing in the minds of KBG, and with the lack of information, the lack of vision, the lack of wards the OMG had on that side of the map, they're able to sneak in the Baron. Now KBG going with the siege.
Now this time KG gonna be going in, tactical sweep into the flash as well just to be able to escape. KBG going with a push, pressuring down. They have the Baron powered minions to have the better leverage here into this game. Shaman though! Gonna get assassinated, has to stay for quite some time here. KBG can still follow up. The Dawn is gonna be lingering, trying to stalk him out. Ignite gonna be used here onto the Lee Sin. Into Enchant as well towards the UU. KG is continuing on the push onto the top lane. SMK, can he find the Sleepy Trouble Bubble? He does, but no follow-up coming through. Now, KBG just focusing, just baiting them out, just forcing them to use their utilities and chip them on the damage as well. Whitecat is getting low already and has to fall back towards the base. Anran going with the damage, popping that crown of SMK. Battlestar is not gonna be connecting. SMK needs to be so careful. That's just one auto attack coming in from Shaoma.
Yeah, but I think smart right here what the Ton is doing, starting up this Elder. It's almost down. OMG and can't even look the challenge.
And now it's a proper timing for Kipes Gaming to just close out this game. They have a double buff. Baron and Elder. Top lane gonna be initiated as well. SMK gonna be trying to help. State's gonna be used to buy some time. Indian's gonna be helped as well. And Whitecat is safe, is fine. But the base is not. KBG is knocking onto it already. Able to take the inhibitor tower in the bottom lane and the mid lane as well. Top lane is the only one left. Yuya's there to charge. Wawa missing the body slam. Sleepy Trouble Bubble onto the Lee Sin as well, but no follow-up coming in from OMG. It's now they used to cast just for the disengage. KBG is happy with exchange as well. OMG is now in a bad position, close to being taken down by KBG.
Yeah, this is such a hard position right now for OMG. Two inhibitors are down, only 200 HP left on their Baron lane. Inhibitor turret, Elder Drake was secured by KBG. Baron's about to be back on the map in a few. KBG can just bide their time and wait for another objective to come up and go for the siege again. But what can OMG do? They don't really have the strongest teamfight composition to take the fight to KBG. They have Poke, yeah, with a bit on the Zeri as well as the Zoe, but at this point in time, Zoe's damage is not gonna matter as much just because KBG has gotten their items, has gotten ways to be able to tank through the damage of the Zeri. So a lot of things here is gonna be in favor of KBG. It's OMG who needs to figure out a way to force a mistake on KBG.
Yeah, this might be it. The Taunt going in. Wawa's still gonna be able to stay alive. You as well, popping the ult just for the durability. But this tower should be falling down. And then going in with a Hemo Plague. Tides of Blood as well. Dealing damage here onto SMK. And will be panel start down. Stays into quite some time. There's the knock-up as well with the pulverizers. KBG just wanted to answer back. Just wanted to end this game right now. Hex is going to meet him onto Wawa. Not the best target here for KBG. And Yu still stacking so much. The damage is going to be there from OMG. The battle starts hurting. It's hurting. It's hurting. But the base will just crumble. KBG has gotten it in the game number 1 for them as well.
Yeah, KBG secures game 1 of their last match of the series here against OMG. It was a calculated, methodical game for them.